Well, hello guys. Let's say hi to Jenn, my favorite person that I was telling you about. Jenn,
Oh,
yes,
hi
Jenn.
everybody.
So let's see, who do we have in the chat right now? Oh God, let's see. Um, okay, let's see. So we have Susan, who's just become one of my mods. Susan is here. Susan is
Oh,
very nice. Susan's friend Donna. I don't know if you heard about the case of Tristan Bailey, the young woman that was stabbed 114 times.
yes. Oh my
Yes,
God.
I'm covering that one. And her friend Donna lives in the neighborhood. And I interviewed her last week, I believe, or the week before. And it was a really, really good interview. So there's been a lot of speculation. There's been a lot of rumors running around about that case as well. So, so we got
Wow.
one too. And
Yes,
then
we do.
we have Cindy in the house. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. We have Crazy
Hello.
Cat in the house. Welcome. Let's see. Let's see. See, they come in kind of slow. We have Cindy. So we're gonna just hold off, but we were talking about the Tristan Bailey case. What are you getting from that? Do you think it was something satanic or what?
No, I think that that young man has some severe behavioral and mental issues. Um, what I'm getting is, he wanted everything to do with her, but she didn't really want anything to do with him. And I feel her saying, "Get away from me." And that's not even when he was trying to kill her. So I think there were some issues here. I also feel that their mothers had words at some point. That's what I'm picking up. And his mother, of course, would do anything and everything for her son. She knew something was the matter with him. And yet she acted like there wasn't a blooming thing wrong with him. Like he was just as right as rain. And he's not,
So,
clearly.
did you know that his mother was arrested? She was they pulled the surveillance video from the house and found her washing the blood out of his jeans. Did you know that?
I just read something about that she was arrested, but I didn't get that far into it. That's a trip.
Yes.
But
Oh God.
her whole life was her son. And I say was because, well, he's going away for a very long time. They're trying him as an adult, which he's going to end up in an adult prison. And I think we all know what happens there. So, I don't really feel sorry for him. I do and I don't because he's so mental.
Yes.
Huh?
I said, I feel the same way. I kind of feel sorry for him, but then I don't. I can't for what he did. He stabbed this young
No.
girl 114 times. So no, I can't.
And she did nothing to deserve that. Nobody deserves that.
Oh,
And yeah, it's crazy. There was a lot of anger in that, as you can tell. I mean, you're not happy with somebody and you stab them a million times. I mean, or however many. I know it was a lot.
115 times, and 49 of them with defensive wounds. And he was stabbing her the knife broke off in her head.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't even imagine. That's terrible.
Yep. So I am covering that one, but we're here. We're going to talk about Orrin and Orson, sincere and classic. Also, guys, after this, if you want Jenn to do a read on you, she says she's open to doing that as well. She did one on me today. And my goodness, this woman is right on the money. And I was just shocked. So just say she felt a dark spirit around me. Okay. So
Well, and that dark spirit is gone.
yes, it's
Yes.
gone. So
No more.
yes, no more,
No
no more,
more.
no more. So Orrin and Orson, guys, you remember they were reported missing December 21st. Supposedly they were in the backyard playing. Okay, Whit wants to read. All right, Whit. Whit wants to read. All right, so we'll get that. So they were reported missing. Supposedly they were in the backyard playing with some play chalk. The fence was open, the gate was open. They wandered off. If you notice, when I first did it, I didn't. Oh, I should have pulled the pictures again. There was no chalk found in the backyard. If kids are playing with chalk, they're going to be drawing all over the concrete. The adoptive mother was supposed to be in the house wrapping Christmas presents. The dad was where the adoptive father, Trezell, was somewhere, but they were just out there in the backyard by themselves at the age of 3 and 4. Really? So, hi, Queen of O'Hara. So they were reported missing. I don't know if you guys will follow me back when I was on the other channel. I stated that I felt that someone was coming to see the kids, so they had to report the kids missing when they did. Come to find out, the mother was trying to get a hold of them to bring them some Christmas presents. So they reported them missing. Now it'll be 6 months on the 21st that they've been missing. Orson turned 4 on June 11th. Orrin's birthday is August 4th. August 4th. He'll be 5 years old. So the police are saying, Bakersfield Police Department is now in charge of the investigations. They've had 83 people they've had interviewed. They did 44 search warrants on residencies and electronic devices. They did 170 items were seized, and I wrote that down. Over 200 tips were received, 16 mass area searches, and they did 3 searches conducted outside of Cal City. Okay. There was a search warrant that was served on the adoptive grandparents as well. So as of March 1st, Bakersfield took back the investigation along with the Federal Bureau of Investigations and Kern County police officers. So they're now investigating. I don't know if you guys knew, but Jamal Watkins, who's Trezell's brother, he is senior vice president of strategy and advancement at the NAACP, which is the National Association for Advancement of Colored People. So he holds a really prestigious role. The grandmother, Wanda, who, she stated that they were in fear for the other 4 kids' lives, and they turned them over to the FBI. The FBI has since said they do not take kids in custody. So she told a big fat lie right there by saying that they turned the kids over to the FBI, because the FBI does not take kids in custody. CPS is not saying anything about where the kids are. They don't talk on open cases, but they have the 4 other sons in the system. Also, on December 19th, according to Trezell and Jacqueline, they left the home to go Christmas shopping, but the neighbor's surveillance camera caught only 4 kids coming out the house and getting in the white truck. Now, when they came back, there were no kids. Nobody saw Sincere or Classic at all. If you remember, if you were with us from way back when, Jenn stated that they were not in the truck that they searched. She stated clearly that there was going to be an older model van that was going to be found. It was yellow and brownish in color. And about 2 weeks after Jenn came on our live, they found this van parked in front of an abandoned house, and it was traced back to Trezell. So I think we're caught up. So Jenn,
Yes.
what?
Oh, I just spilled my whole thing of water. Dang it.
Jenn,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm good. I'm good. It'll be okay.
I'm sorry.
Mm,
What are you
not your
getting
fault.
about these? What are you getting about Orrin and Orson? Or are you getting anything about Orrin and Orson?
I do pick up a few things, and one of them is he's going to start talking. Trezell is. They're going to open him up, and he's just going to sing like a canary when they say the right things. They have been getting more tips. I can feel that. I knew that, and there wasn't enough being done before. I feel like that really messed things up in this investigation. This should have been handled differently, and I think that we would be more ahead of the game now. I'm still seeing them in, it's a peaceful place actually where they are. There's trees and like a little, I don't know if you'd call it a stream or a brook or a creek.
And you
But
said that.
Yeah, it's very peaceful there, and they are together. So, I mean, at least there's some comfort in that, that they're together. So, another thing too is they are happy now. They're in a happy place. So that tells me, they have went on to the next realm, and they're with loved ones. They're being well taken care of. And I see the oldest boy. Is he Orrin? Is the oldest
Orrin,
boy?
yes, Orrin, yes.
He is like happily eating a bowl of cereal. In my mind's eye, that's what I see. Those kids in that house, all six of them were being basically underfed, malnourished. They were like somber little mice.
Do you see what Crazy Cat Mama just said? Can you see the screen?
There is a park in Bakersfield that has a stream. Well, and that could be somewhere they need to look.
So Jenn, let me ask you, do you feel that they ever lived in the house in Cal City? Or do you feel that they were still in Bakersfield somewhere? Do you think they ever made it to the home in Cal City?
I get no to that. Unfortunately, I get no to that. And I keep feeling they were gone somewhere around October, early November.
Oh my God. That's the same thing I said. I said they were missing for a while before they reported because somebody was looking for them.
Yes. And see, we've lost all that time between them and the time that they were actually reported. We've lost that time, in the investigation. So they had time to go and do what they were going to do. They knew they needed to move, but they also still wanted the money for the two boys because they do get money from the state. That's what I'm feeling. They didn't want to report them missing because it would impact their finances and probably their assistance of some kind. So of course they're not going to report them missing until, like you said, I feel that their biological mother and their family was looking for them. It was getting close to Christmas. I feel that she was even hoping to get to see them because they had said,
I thought it was CPS that was going to check on them, but someone in the chat told me, no, they said CPS doesn't check after a child is adopted. And so come to find out, the mother had made contact and she wanted to see them. And that's when they were reported missing because someone was coming. And then on that live, I also stated, I said, well, then if they were Christmas shopping, they should have Christmas presents for the kids. They found one present with Orrin and Orson's name on it. Those kids were not there.
They knew that they wouldn't be there for Christmas. They knew that. And they had a present for Orrin and Orson because they knew that would look better for someone looking for them. Oh, well, they have a present for them. So, they didn't do anything. They really are missing.
Oh, my God. So, I don't know if you remember, but when you said the last time, you said that Trezell would be the one to crack. You said that the wife was running the show.
Yes.
And that's been reported several times after you said it. It was reported by several of her family members that she was abusive towards him.
She was. And that's the next thing I was going to say. The domestic violence there was also frightening to the children, all the children. They had 6 children in the house, right?
6 of them.
Well, I see him with his arms up like this, trying to ward off her punching him. I mean, this woman would closed fist punch him, and it was bad. Throw things at him. Their house, I'm seeing, is very sparse, like very little furniture, no like knicky-knack kind of things, no pictures, very plain. And most people would say, well, they did just move, but I'm seeing the old house like that as well. So just the bare necessities. The only thing this woman cared about or cares about in life is money to spend on herself. She doesn't want to work, but she needs him home because someone has to look at all those kids. She ain't gonna do it.
AT2 just put a question up there for you. I hear a reverb. Can you turn your volume down just a little bit?
Me? Okay, sure. I just want to make sure I can hear everybody good.
Okay. So AT2, yes.
Okay.
AT2 is asking, he says, does she believe that he's asking, do you believe it was an inside job? Allegedly, the cop working on this case was the one that removed the kids out of the home.
I do feel that the parents did something, and I feel that it was the mother. I forget her, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. And I feel that everybody was so messed up because these boys are just so sweet. I mean, I can't bear to look at their faces without wanting to cry. I think that had this particular cop messed up. I don't know so much that he was like chummy with Trezell and Jacqueline. See how much I like her? I can't remember her name.
Oh God, okay.
But they, I think they knew. I feel that they knew, but they can't prove anything. But again, I'm frustrated because the local police that were handling it at first, they really cost this investigation a lot of time. They really did. I feel like they all but blew it. And the FBI and the Kern County is probably the best thing that could have happened for this case. Because now I think that there will be progress as far as finding the boys. And that's
Now,
what we want.
one of the neighbors in the apartment they used to live in Bakersfield said they hadn't seen the two boys since right around October before they even moved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They were moving, I think they moved September or right around the first part. They hadn't seen those two little boys and they couldn't swear to the last time they saw them. Okay. So I remember you stating about her being abusive. Also, come to find out that Trezell pulled a fast one for getting them in the home they're in now. So it was a lot of illegal stuff he did to get in that residence that they're living now. It was
Mm-hmm.
like they were in a hurry to leave where they were
Yeah,
living.
that's exactly right. And they knew that, Orrin and Orson were found missing from that apartment. That would have been really bad for them, even worse, than finding them when they moved to the house. They had no plans on moving, no plans. And I feel like they were able to move around several times because I'm seeing several moves for them. Like I said, they have very few pieces of furniture, no knicky-knack kind of things, no pictures, just plain. So it was easy for them to move and move fast. So I can see that, yeah, Trezell most likely knew somebody that could get them into another place and in a hurry, because I don't feel that the rent money for the house was even something that she would have wanted to part with. But of course, if they moved to a house that was a little bigger, a little nicer, think about how that's going to look for other people wanting to see the kids. Oh, well, they've got this big, nice home, big fenced in yard. Um, there's no way they could have hurt the kids because they're wonderful parents providing all this, wonderful stuff. And quite the opposite, as we know, is true.
But okay, so when you say this, I remember the picture of the backyard. When you have kids, you have all of this yard. Most people have toys outside, there are swing sets, whatever. That was nothing
Nope.
out there. And they said they were playing with chalk. Kids, I went to the library last week, signed up Justin for the summer reading program. They gave all these kids chalk. The first thing they did was got on that ground and they were drawing all over the sidewalk.
Yeah,
None of that was at that house.
No, none of that. And what toys were they playing with? The lawnmower? I mean, it's just goofy. I mean, they are definitely responsible. And I feel that it started with Jacqueline. She was
okay. Look at what Crazy Cat Mama just said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, that's okay.
She said, in Bakersfield, there is a canal near the place where they lived. And she's going to look for the picture. And when she sends it, I'm going to put it up so you can see it. But Crazy Cat Mama lives out in California. She says, when I come, she wanted me to go with her and probably have you on the phone so you can see what we're looking at, to give you a visual of what we're looking at. But I'm thinking it's been 6 months. You search. And then she also told me that there's plenty of abandoned, I think she said mines out there in Cal City. I think she said mines or shafts or something. She says, but they haven't even searched those. But I'm thinking it's been 6 months. You haven't found anything, not a trace. That tells me those kids were never in Cal City.
No, I don't feel they were. I don't feel they were ever there.
So what do you think about the other 4 boys?
The other 4 boys were just petrified in that home. I feel like they wouldn't say poop if they had a mouthful. They are, since they're away from Jacqueline and Trezell, I do feel the oldest of the 4 of them is starting to disclose. He's starting to tell a little bit. So that's another thing that may help them in their
But
investigation.
I keep going back to what you said about that van. They found
Mhm.
it. No one ever thought. And then I remember I kept saying, call them and give them this tip. Call and tell them this. Call and tell them this. They found it at an abandoned house. And it's just really weird because everything you basically said so far is true. You said it would be a long time before they found them. You said the first person that's going to crack is going to be Trezell. And I remember you saying it if they ask him the right question. But they've interviewed him and her several times. I'm thinking if they do it a couple of more times, he is going to crack.
Yes, he is, because he's a very emotional person normally. She's just mean. She is just mean. And basically told him what to say and when to say it. And they've got to get him away from her long enough and make him feel comfortable enough where he can start talking, because he's afraid she's going to come in that room and punch him. I mean, she's kicked his butt. So,
do you think his brother knows anything?
I think that he doesn't. I feel that his brother continuously says, get away from her. Get away from her, get away from her. I feel he's said that since the day they met. I feel that the brother, what is his first name again?
Jamal.
Okay, I feel that Jamal knows or has an idea that something's desperately wrong here, but he can't put his finger on it, doesn't know what to do about it, but yet he doesn't want the cops all over it in case they didn't do anything. But what he's really doing is keeping them that much, getting that much closer to the boys. So I wish he would either say what he's feeling, because then they could explore that with him a little further, maybe get somewhere. I don't know. But I definitely feel Trezell is going to be the one to crack. But they've got to get him away from her.
Okay, so with the brother being involved with the NAACP, you would think, to me, I would think he would be more active in trying to kickstart it but it, they've interviewed several of his family members. They've interviewed, and they've all said the same thing. She's abusive. She's this, she's that. There was a video circulating of her going off on Trezell, and was after you told us that. She ran the show there. She ran the show.
And I had never even heard of this case until the last time you had me on. Never heard of them. And I saw her picture and I was like, oh my God, she's running everything. It's her deal. I don't know why he's so weak, but I feel he's been with her many years now.
Yes.
And he was in the military. Didn't we say that last time?
Military. Yes, he was in the military.
But that didn't last. And he has no spine. He's spineless. So, it makes me mad how these two people were allowed to adopt these two boys when their mother clearly, at least in my opinion, was trying to clean up her act because she wanted her kids back. That's what I feel.
Oh my God.
She wanted her children back. And it was almost as if they were just adopted right out from under her. Yes,
they were staying with someone else. They were under foster care with someone else. She had to have some type of surgery. They got the kids, and then all of a sudden the adoption was over with. When the lady was better, she went back to get them. They told her they were already adopted. The mother did not know the kids were adopted. You, oh my God, you are so good, Jenn.
Well, it doesn't
Yes.
come from me. I'm just a messenger. So, you know, and what my guides tell me, right or wrong, I can't change that. So, this is what I pick up from it. And it breaks my heart because this mother was really trying. I mean, a lot of people could say, oh, well, you know, she had this problem and that problem, or maybe you've seen situations where the
Yep.
parents were on drugs or whatever. This
Yep.
woman was desperately trying to clean up her act because she wanted those kids.
Yep. Did you read that?
No.
No, you have. Okay, I know you didn't. I'm just like, oh my God, you knew this. The adoptive grandmother, Wanda, with her lying about the FBI, you know, they were so scared for the other 4 boys, they turned them over to the FBI.
No,
and
they
the
didn't.
FBI came right out and said they don't take kids into custody under no circumstances. Why do you think she's lying?
I feel like she's trying to cover up. And this is this Jacqueline's mother?
No, this is Trezell's mother.
This is Trezell's mother. Well, at first, Trezell's parents were staying 8 million miles away from this whole mess. They wanted no part of it. They wouldn't talk to anybody. And I feel that now she's come out saying this. She's trying to protect her son. You know, his family knows that he's lived in a mess. And they've encouraged him to get out of it. I feel like for 1 second, he was able to call his mother and be like, you know, Mom, I can't get out of this. I'm in a mess. And they're going to say that I did it, something to that effect. So she was trying to do anything that she could, say anything that she could. And
I got this picture for you. I'm gonna share it. Let me save it so I can share my screen so you can see it and see if this is something. She just sent it to me. All right, guys, just give me a minute. Let me get in here. Let me get it. So I can put it on the overlay for you guys so you can see it, and let me know if you get anything from this picture, Jenn, please.
Okay.
This is so sad. Oh, where is the damn picture? I just saved it. Y'all ignore me. Look, ignore me. Oh, I have it. Hold on. I just saved it. Oh, creek. Where is it? It probably hasn't gotten there yet. Hold on. I saved it. Let me go back and see where it's at. Creek. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me go back in here again and do it again. I saved it. Save image as. I put it on my desktop. Oh yeah, it took a while before it got there. I'm sorry. I see it now. Let me go back.
That's okay.
Get it. Yeah, let me go back and get it. This is so sad. Hold on.
There's always a lump in my throat when I talk about them.
I'm just, so besides her trying to save her son, what else are you getting, Jenn?
From her, I almost feel as if she is like, well, you know, maybe this is her 15 minutes of fame somehow. I don't know, but I don't trust her motives either. So, okay, that's Mill Creek Park. What I'm looking for, what I'm seeing is a shady area. And it's hard for me to see those pictures, but I can tell it right away. I don't feel either of those is the place I'm seeing in my mind's eye. the place I'm seeing is a little more secluded, just a little. And it's got, I'm seeing a couple of oak trees. I think they're oak trees. So it's not really a tropical kind of looking place. You know, it's hard to describe other than that, because I'm definitely seeing like the little creek, little stream, and then there's a big tree like to my left. If I'm standing there facing where the boys are buried, there's a tree on my left.
Oh my God, you said buried. Oh my God. So they are no longer with us, and that's what you're feeling.
I'm so sorry. No, they're not. No, I got goosebumps. Oh my God.
Girl.
Yeah, it's now they call, you know, I forget what they said about, you know, a rescue operation. Now it's a recovery. And I hate saying that, but that's what I feel. And if I'm looking at where they are, on the left side of that is this big, tall oak looking tree. And then on the right side is this little creek, little stream looking thing. You know, it reminds me of a place that we used to play when we were kids. It was sort of wooded, but sort of not wooded. That is just where I keep seeing them, and I can't shake it.
And you said that before, and you keep saying the same thing. Beth is saying, is it Kern's River? Is it a creek or is it a river? Can you distinguish?
It could even be a runoff from a river, like way back away from it, but there's still a flow. You know how that goes from a river down. That's what I'm picking up, because I don't see a large body of water.
Okay.
Where it is, it's not a large body of water. It could be a canal, but I see it being more like a little creek.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God, you just gave me chills. You really, really gave me chills. And you know, I was looking today and it says that Orrin and Orson are the youngest of the 31 kids that were reported that are on the missing kids list in California. They're the youngest.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And, you know, I hate it. I hate it. And I don't think that CPS should stop investigating these people simply because the children are adopted. I think that there needs to be some kind of check system or something. You know, this never should have happened. It never should have been allowed to happen.
Okay, I have KK's message up here.
Okay.
There's a guy named A.V. Watchman. It was a store clerk that came forward. I watched this live, and she repeated the same story over and over again. Her story never changed. She called the police. She said that she saw those little boys. The youngest one, Orson, was in the stroller, and he had like bruises or something on him. She said they didn't look, when they said they were driving to the courthouse, but the woman said they looked out of sorts. Do you have a feeling that a store clerk actually saw these kids before they disappeared? She said because they had came from somewhere far off. She said it was kind of odd that they were there going to the courthouse to get paperwork and something about an adoption. She said it was just off.
Yeah, I feel that is possible. What is her first name? Because that kind of helps me channel. What is the woman's first name? Does anyone know?
I don't remember her name.
Okay.
I have another picture for you. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to get it download so you can see it. I don't know if Karen knows her name.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, I'm not sure.
I don't have to have it. It just helps me kind of get a little closer. I do feel that she saw them. I feel that that was Orrin and Orson that she saw. I don't feel she's lying about that.
Yep, she was adamant about it.
Yeah, no, she recognized them, and they were just quiet. And that's not like them, because before all this, both of them were happy. They were playful. I mean, given their situation, you know, they were happy as they could be. And they adapted to their circumstances. And I feel like they tried to get in. Yep, that looks like it. Mm-hmm. That looks more like it. It really does.
And when the boys were seen was San Jose. She said it seemed like they had come a long way to go to our court, and she found it very odd. But that's okay. This is the picture that Heidi just sent. Crazy cat mama. So you're saying that looks like it?
Yeah. That looks a lot more like it. Yeah, because yeah, well, where I grew up in Oklahoma, and there were woodsy areas to play in, and there wasn't any tropical area about it. And then now I'm down here in Florida, which you know is quite tropical. That's why I was seeing it looked woodsy, like the area we would have played in, and that picture looks more like it.
Oh my God. Where is that? Oh, she's saying, okay, hold on. Let me show you what correct. Now, Heidi, and her name is, she's changed her name to Crazy Cat Mama. Look what she's saying. She said that is Hart Park. It's big. It's plenty of water and trees around that park. Now, Heidi, is that in Bakersfield, right? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I would definitely tell them to go back and comb over the area again, because even the dogs, when they bring out the dogs, even the dogs miss something. And I'm a dog person, and dogs are awesome, but even a cadaver dog can miss something from time to time. It just happened not far from me. So, they definitely, it'd be worth another look there, I think.
I'm definitely going to call them. I have the number. I'm definitely going to call them. Because I don't know if my old co-host called about that van or not, because I told her to. I know she was calling AV Watchman and whatever, but I told her she needs to give that tip. And but I'm trying to think. AT2 was on that live too. I think it was like 2 weeks later is when they found that van that you were talking about.
Okay.
It was like 2 weeks later when they found it.
Yeah, I just kept seeing it. It wasn't any vehicle that they were seen with on a regular basis.
Okay.
So, and that's why I kept saying, no, it's this color, it's this van.
And you kept saying yellow brownish, and you kept saying it was an older model van, and you kept saying it. And sure enough, the van was yellowish. There was some rust on it, and there was like brown paint in certain spots. So you were right about that.
Well, like I said, I'm just the messenger, but I do feel they're going to be found. It's going to be sooner now. They are getting closer. And there are more tips and clues, I feel, that come in every day now that different agencies have taken it over. Yes. I don't feel enough was being done, and it makes me mad because now we've lost all that time.
You would think with all the search warrants and the searches and the questioning, they would have, they might have something. They're just not saying. You don't know.
That's part of it. That's part of it. But the first law enforcement agency that was in it.
Kelsey.
Okay, they just didn't either have the experience to deal with it or didn't know where to start. And I feel a lot of them took this case personally. It isn't that they didn't care, because I feel they care very deeply. They were just not really sure where to go with it, I think. But I do feel that I just feel the FBI should have been involved much sooner. As a mother, that's my opinion. So,
is there anything else that's coming to you that your guides are giving you? Anything else?
I feel it'll be soon. I do feel it will be soon, and the boys are in a much better place. Much, much better place.
Oh,
Jen, their mother, we've got to pray for their mother. I've said that she just fell apart.
Yeah, she did.
I don't know if she'll ever be the same. She was working so hard to get those kids back. She loves her kids, and she messed up. Okay. I mean, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, but she loved her children and she would have done anything and everything to get them back. And that's what she was doing. So since she found out, they were adopted out from under her, she was begging, can I at least see them? I mean, even if it's one more time. So she made a big enough stink with CPS that I feel they were trying to work something out. Like you said, somebody wanted to see them. So,
yep.
Let's hurry up and stage the scene. So
there was no signs of those kids in that backyard. There was no chalk found out there, no nothing. And if they wandered out that back gate, it was all open. They searched everything back there. They dug up the backyard. There was no sign. You talk about two little kids. It's getting dark outside. You think they're going to keep moving? They're going to stay where they are. They're going to stay right there and sit down until somebody finds them.
Yeah, and they're afraid of the dark.
Yep.
And I can even see them being so fed up with what's going on at home. Most people would want to run away, but they didn't have the knowledge to know that was an option.
Yeah, and just like Crazy Cat Mama said, they would have seen their footprints. But it's cold out there. But they didn't have a jacket on. Does that make sense to you?
No, not at all. So they were trying to stage a nice show, and I'm just stunned. I can't believe it. They never.
I can't remember. I can't remember if they had on shoes or just socks. I can't remember. Now I'm getting mad because I can't remember. But I know they didn't have a jacket on. It's cold out there. They're outside playing. Two little kids, 3 and 4, 4 and 3. You have your older kids in the house. The dad's in the house. You're wrapping presents. That made no sense when I first heard that shit.
No. And I keep feeling that they were barefoot. Not even socks.
Yep, you said that before.
I don't see anything on those little feet. Not a thing. So, they were wearing pants, but t-shirts, no socks. That was it. And you're not going to go allow a 3 and 4-year-old, like you said, outside to play by themselves where it's, at dusk, the sun's setting. But all the other kids, with the gate wide ass open. Yeah. So, that, come on. I mean, really. I hate it when people think they're smarter than everyone else. I really do. But these poor kids. But I'm praying that they find them soon, and I really feel they will. I'm being shown that they will, but not until Trezell cracks. And I do feel he will.
Okay, guys. Okay, I'm going to drop the link. I know Whit wanted Jenn to do a read for her. So I'm going to drop the link. Anybody wants to come, just show your face to me backstage. I pretty much see everybody in here, know the names, but Whit, I'm dropping the link now. So you guys can come up if you want her
I've
to
got to
do
get a little more water because I spilled mine
Okay,
all over the place.
go ahead.
So
We will definitely wait.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My throat is just always so dry. So I'll be right back.
Thank you, Jenn. Okay.
Thank you.
Guys, Jenn has been she's been saying the same stuff for months. She's even called me a couple of times, just to check in, to see if I've heard anything. And when Heidi, Crazy Cat Mama, came to me and asked me to cover it, we had did it once before with Jenn, and the information, like I told you, that she provided about the van and everything was true. They found it. So she did a read for me today, and she was right on the money, and it was scary. And she told me what she was feeling. She she was a lot of dark energy, and she said she had been worried about me for a while. But
here I am.
Yes, Whit, if you're still here, come on up. Anybody else would like for Jenn to do a read on them, please click the link and come up, and she'll do a read for you. I don't know. So in general, Jenn, could you tell them basically about the read that you did for me today? And we were just talking.
Yeah,
we don't have to mention any names. Yeah, we don't have to mention any names.
No, but a person who we will not mention kept coming through to me at different times. I would be like, what is wrong here? Something is definitely off with the vibe, the whole feeling I'm getting. And at first I thought maybe, she was mad at me because when we talked about the life after lockup people, I was asked if I thought that John and Christiana's trip was legit. I was feeling that it was. I mean, do I agree with everything they do? No. But about that particular thing, in all fairness, that was legit. They weren't lying to anybody about that. Do they lie about other stuff? Probably. I don't know them. But I feel that trip was legit. And I kept saying that. And I was trying to finish my thought. But as soon as I didn't say what this person wanted to hear, it was, yeah, okay. And then blew me off. And I was like, well, okay. But I kept feeling just really dark energy. And I was like, well, that can't just be me. I mean, I did nothing to this person, nothing. And then I didn't know if maybe you were upset with me because I was like, well, I'm not hearing from anybody. So I don't know what's going on. Then when you and I talked today, spirit just started pouring, man. I mean, stuff was just coming like crazy. So I had to share it with you.
Yes, you did.
Some of the things that were coming to me about this person were very bad. Very bad. And she's definitely not who she says she is. Now, I appreciate her because she hooked me up with you, but, because I'm trying to see the positive. But this person is way off. Their energy is just dark, dark, dark. And I couldn't figure out why. Couldn't put a finger on it.
And she told me that she gravitated towards me. Mm-hmm. And it was just, yeah, it was,
I've always gravitated more towards you. And I said,
I have a
even from the
question.
first time, I'm sorry?
I have a question.
Sure.
Okay. I've had suspicion that Orrin and Orson were sold for a long time. And I believe that the real estate lady who was the loan officer at the bank,
Mm-hmm.
because she was a criminal, she don't have a legal license to operate in
Wow.
California. She gave him crap loads of money. That's been proven.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about Pizzagate, had numerous conversations in her office. You know, she said she was up at the window of the van with Jacqueline in there, but she said she didn't see the children. But how could she not see them?
Mm-hmm.
She's standing right there. How could she not? You know,
Yeah. I see
I
what you're
just feel
saying.
like something with this lady's going on. And I just wondered maybe if you could try to see if you could maybe signal in on her or something. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, because I feel like Trezell and this lady were involved in it all together, as you know.
Mm-hmm. I feel that she is somebody Trezell has known like almost all his life. Do you happen to know this woman's first name? Just a first name. If not, that's
Aileen.
okay. What is it?
Aileen.
Aileen?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like Aileen and Trezell have known each other since like kids. I feel that she definitely is shady at best. She did help them with money, get into this house they're in. I do feel she has involvement with stuff before they came up missing. So that could be where you're getting the sold part of it, because there was money involved with something to do with them that was shifty, but I feel that was more to do with their house. Because I don't feel she really knows anything about the boys coming up missing, but I feel she knows a heck of a lot more than what she's letting on. So I agree with you. She is not innocent by any means. There is money involved with her somehow.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. And if you ladies would look up her harvest funding for Bakersfield, you will kind of see what I'm referring to, because
Okay.
it was all shady at that bank that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and shifty banks exist. I mean, there's probably 50 of them right around all of us at any given time. You know,
Yeah.
there's so many banks nowadays. There's a bank on every corner, sometimes 3 or
Yeah.
4. So I don't think every single bank you go to is up to snuff. So that's
Well,
more than
I
possible.
seriously believe that she knows exactly where them babies are at and has something to do with it. I really believe that.
Well, and like I said, I feel she does have something to do with it. I'm not seeing what you are, because I feel different people see things differently. So you
Okay.
could be being shown an entire different piece of it than what I'm being shown, but yet somewhere in the middle, there's stuff there that is iffy.
Yeah,
We
and
don't know 100%. We just don't.
now another woman that I met online, she said her name is The lady said that her 4 boys had gotten kidnapped by an Eleanor Banks.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that this Eleanor Banks was a foster care parent and that she was from California and she could possibly have something to do with Orrin Orson's disappearance as well. That's what she said. And I spoke to the lady.
Right. I don't feel that, but I can tell you this Eleanor woman that's not her real name. I don't know who she is. I don't know her from Adam, but I do not feel Eleanor is that woman's name. So
okay,
I'm gonna look up. I wrote her name down.
Okay, what is her last name again?
Okay,
Eleanor Banks, and she's supposed to have kidnapped 4 boys.
Yes, I wrote her name.
The lady said she put her foster daughter in a mental institution in Texas, and that she could possibly have something to do with the disappearance of the boys as well.
Okay, well, like I said, I don't feel her direct involvement in this case, but like I said, Eleanor Banks is just totally not this woman's name.
Okay.
So, Eleanor Banks, wherever you are, get it together.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Gail. Whit, I dropped the link. Bye, baby. Thank you for coming up. Whit, I dropped the link for you.
Whit?
So Whit is, yeah, Whitney. Her name is Whitney.
Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Is she there?
She said, okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for her. Anybody?
Oh no, everybody's cutting out.
We're ready for you.
Everything is breaking up on my end.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, now I can.
Okay.
We were doing so good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting. But I just got a message from my granddaughter and I was texting her back. So this is the one who wrote about. So
cool.
Yep, and you're right.
Is this your new granddaughter?
Yes.
I just lost you for a minute.
Yes.
I swear this thing is going to make me nuts.
I'm here. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Our weather is getting bad here again. We've been having some really bad thunderstorms here in Texas, and it was clear before I came on. Seriously.
Yeah.
And now it's thundering again. All right. Let me drop the link for you again, because I don't want to keep Jen any longer than I have to.
Well, no, I'm not worried about that.
I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you. And like I said, the honor is mine.
Oh, you are so sweet. I appreciate that. But I do miss talking to you. And I think I haven't, except for us texting on Messenger, that's the only conversations we really have been having lately.
We need to talk more. We do. Hi, Whit.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, honey. How are you doing?
I'm good. I don't really have any specific questions, I feel like. I was just wondering if you were picking anything up from me, and that's it. I would put my camera on, but my phone is like I keep going in and out.
I completely understand. I think we're all having that problem right now, and it's probably weather related. When is your birthday, honey?
12/18/91.
Oh my God, with my son, my middle son is born on December 18th as well. Oh really? My God, no wonder I love you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's good luck. That's good luck right
December
there.
18th.
Yep. Yeah. That's great.
Heidi.
Yeah. Okay, Whitney. Do you have a child?
No, I have no kids.
I keep seeing a child around you. And I don't know exactly when, but just keep that in mind. That might not make sense to you now, but you could be doing the dishes 5 days from now and go, oh, wait a minute, I babysit my cousin's nephew or something like that. It'll hit you. Or maybe there really is something coming into your life. So that I'm seeing. I definitely see a child. I also feel you've been looking for a job.
She told me about my new granddaughter.
Yep. I feel that Whit is looking for a new job, and I feel that will happen, honey, but a little bit longer than you want. So just try to be patient. I feel that you're kind of concerned with, well, what if I take a job and then a better job comes along? Well, that's okay, because if you take a job and a better one comes along, you've got to think of yourself. You know, so just remember that.
I just recently started a new job.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm like loving it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, then maybe that was your search before.
Yeah, no, it definitely was my search before, for sure.
Okay. I feel like you've made some interesting new friends at your new job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And yeah. There's 2 of them that are what I call safe to really get close to. I feel like there's one around you. I'm seeing 3 ladies. 2 of them are totally trustworthy. One of them, not so much. I wish I could describe her better, but she's always like fake chipper, bouncing off the walls. Watch her.
Okay.
She's got short hair. This is who I'm seeing. She's got short hair. Sometimes wears glasses, but she's a lot shorter than you are.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, good. Do you have specific questions you want to ask?
No, that was kind of it. I was just wondering if you were picking anything up. That's it.
Okay, well, my link is around here somewhere. Find me if there's anything. Uh-huh. I'm sorry?
Okay, here's what I wanted to tell you. So when she did my read, I was telling Whit, when you did my read back in January, I think, you told me that I was going to have a new granddaughter. I was thinking I was going to have a new baby.
A new baby.
But it turned out that my son found out he had a daughter, and that is my new granddaughter. So she was on the money with that.
I thought it was gonna be a baby too. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have a new little baby.
I did too.
But she's new. She's new to you, and she's just a grown baby.
She is new.
That's so interesting.
Yep, she is new.
That's cool.
Yep, she is new. She definitely did.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Yep. Yep. I didn't know if you were in the chat then when she read me on air. She knew about my other granddaughter. She knew about my son always combing her hair. She knew everything. She told me not to take the job I was considering because both of my grandsons needed me. And I was already thinking, she never even knew about the job that was offered to me at all. And
I really didn't even know you that well.
Yes, I will send you a link to Jenn. Nope. Jen is
shoot.
on Facebook,
Mhm.
and there it is. That is her name there, Jenn Lindstrom. She's on Facebook. Anybody else? Jen, we're gonna, I just sent it. What is this? Having trouble connecting. Please check. It's working now. But I just sent, okay, Terry, let me drop the link for you. Hold on. Terry, I'm dropping the link.
Okay.
All right, Whit, thank you.
Thank you,
Terry.
I'm hopping off. Have a good night, everyone.
You too.
Dropping the link for you right now. That thunder is killing me.
Wow.
Drop the link. Yes, that thunder.
Now this might break up a little bit here and there.
Okay.
So, you know, hopefully it'll stay smooth.
Okay. All right, Terry, are you gonna? Yeah, Terry, are you gonna come up? There she is, right there. Okay, I have.
I'm here.
Okay.
I just want to see if she
Okay,
gets the feel for
Jen,
me.
she's there.
Okay, honey. What is it, Terry?
I
Her
just
name
want
is
to see if
Terry
there's
Lynn. That's
anything that
Terry
you
Lynn.
can feel.
If I can what?
Anything that a vibe you get from me. Anything.
Okay. When is your birthday,
It's
Terry?
Terry Lynn.
11/2/75.
Well, the first thing that comes through to me, Terry, is you know, we've all seen tough times in our lives, but I feel like you've really had to go through a lot. There's been a lot of struggle, probably more than most. This is what I'm getting from you.
Wow.
I do see improvement because you're finally at a place in your life where there's peace, you know.
Oh my God.
And if that's not the case right this minute, it will be very soon.
You're right.
Because whatever it is that you've been going through, you're almost through that, if not completely. You might be feeling like the little outer effects, like after a hurricane, you'll experience the little bands. But for the most part, that's over with. And I feel like you're going to be able to take a breath. Your money situation might get a little better. In fact, I feel it will. It's not going to be like you win the lottery or anything like that, but I'm feeling less of a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with letting go.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that means to you, it's letting go. If there's something that you can't control,
Mm-hmm.
let it go. And I mean that. Let it go. Because it's not going to do you any good to hang on to it. So I hope that makes sense to you.
Oh, it does. It does.
Now,
how about man-wise?
Romance. They always get asked that. Okay.
Just
Are you in a relationship at the moment?
What do you call it? On paper.
On paper, I get it. Because I was going to say I'm feeling a new one. And this could probably be where the relationship on paper, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real reason for you to. So once you do that, you're going to make room in your life for the new relationship to begin.
Okay, guys, I don't know. That thunder is hitting. Jen, are you back there?
I'm here.
She's here.
Okay, are you there?
Here I am. I'm here.
Okay, I just had a big thunder thing come in. Are you there, Jen?
Yes.
She's here.
Can you hear me?
Horrible. It's thundering. Sherry, I'm going to send you Jen information. Terry, I'm sorry. It's not
No, you're
kicking
fine.
in.
You're good. You're good. You're good, Heidi. You're good. She's amazing, and I'm going to be reaching out to her.
It's
Oh,
thundering here
thank
really,
you.
really bad. And
No,
I
you're
am so
awesome.
sorry. I will send you
You're on the
guys
money.
Jenn information, and I'm spinning. So
Oh boy, there she went.
Here you go.
Yeah, there it must be storming bad where
I
she
think
is.
it is there in Texas. Well, I think she's what, Houston?
I
Let's see,
think
closer to Dallas.
so. I'm not sure down here in Florida.
Yeah, I can tell that she's going in and out. But I gotta say, you are on the money. You're correct. I'm
Thank
at a
you.
point where I'm secure on those things that you spoke about, and
Good.
the what you say let go of is actually land.
Okay.
You're right
Well,
on the money.
do that, and you're going to make room in your life, honey, for so many blessings. You really are. And, better times are ahead.
You are right, and I did. I left and got my piece. So you are correct.
Excellent. I'm
Heidi
proud
got
of you.
I appreciate it. Wherever she found you, you're amazing.
Thank you. It's like I
And
said, though, I'm just a messenger.
Oh, I get it. I'm gonna be sending some people your way that would
Thank
love
you.
to pay for a reading
That's
from you. You're
awesome.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
I don't know if Heidi's still here.
Yeah, I see her, but I
Can
don't
she
hear
hear?
her.
Oh no.
She's here somewhere.
Oh no. What do we do?
I don't know.
everything is
Well,
over.
honey.
I'm here.
Okay, good.
Oh, Heidi, baby, where did you go? No, she's awesome. This lady deserves a lot. She's awesome.
Oh gosh, thanks. But I don't take credit. I don't. It's just what I'm shown. I'm the messenger. And
Well,
I'm here to help. I really am.
I was looking to see can she be super chatted, and I can't find
Wait, what?
it. Can she not get super chat?
I didn't understand. It's the sound is like sneery.
Yeah, I can hear that. Super chat.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh,
I'm like
okay.
super technologically dumb.
No, you're not. You're smart. Okay, I think I see it scrolling across the screen. Okay, I will try to get out of here. And did she leave us, or is she still with us?
I think she's still here somewhere.
Because I was going to say if someone else wanted to come up, because I was going to send her a thing through her scrolling deal through here.
Okay.
But I appreciate that. And
Well,
I think if Gary Berry wants to come up,
okay.
on
So,
how that works.
Well, you just get a hold of me and we can talk further.
Absolutely, I will be. I appreciate your words. You're all
Well,
right.
no problem. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, guys, do you hear me?
No.
Does
Well,
hear
now
me?
we can. Now I can, yes.
Okay. I'm serious. We are having a lightning storm here. It's not raining, it's just lightning. And I am so sorry. I really am. Jenn, we're going to have to do this again so you can come back. And I am sorry, but we've been having horrible. It's been clear all day, and now it's just acting up. So
right.
I want to say thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You. And Sherry, the link seems to be working well now. So if you want to try to come up, Sherry can come up. And if it kicks me off, you guys will still be able to talk. Sherry, I dropped, and I really appreciate you being here and doing this. I really, really do. Oh my God, Terry Lynn, thank you so much. But I had to take myself all the way out, unhook my internet, and come back in again. That's how, and it's been clear all day, Jen, all day.
I know, that's
And
always the
it's
way.
just like
Yep.
lightning, and I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell is the flashing? Okay,
Well,
Sherry, you don't
lightning
have to
is
go on
scary.
video. If you want to come in black screen, yep. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Jen's information back in the chat. You can find her. Yes.
Okay, now we're breaking
it's
up.
always storming here. Okay.
No, it usually is here too.
I'm going to have to go since we're breaking up. But
okay. But what?
Yeah, but I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Well,
put your information in the chat.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. There's Sherry. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. There's Sherry. Hold on. There's Sherry. Okay,
Sherry?
there's Sherry. She's coming in.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there's Sherry.
Oh, hold
Okay.
on.
Yes, Cheri. Thank you, Terry Lynn.
Okay, now I can't. Okay, Heidi's got to get off for a minute. Okay. So, Sherry?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. When is your birthday?
It's November 30th, 1969.
Okay.
Everybody's going to know how old I am.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all right.
Do you have a specific question?
I'm looking for somebody that's passed over.
Okay. I'm getting a grandmother energy. Who are you looking for? I'm sorry.
Either a sibling, a great aunt, a grandmother, anybody that's passed over that I was close with.
Okay. Well, I keep feeling your mother's energy. Okay. She steps forward because she wants you to know she's there. And I'm getting a couple people now. I keep getting an I'm sorry. So you'll know what that's about. I'm sorry?
I do.
Okay.
And
do you have a sister that's passed?
not a sister, no. Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But I know the I'm sorry is coming from a brother.
Okay, because I keep getting a sister-like energy. So it could be a cousin, or maybe you were close with an aunt. But that energy is stepping forward because she's always there. She's like the strong, silent type. So she is there with you always. And if you hear a song on the radio and you think of her, that's her way of saying, hey, I'm here. Sherry, I didn't leave you. Here I am. So, and that could be a friend. It could be somebody that you related to close, like a sister. So, what is your brother's first name?
Brad.
And he's a little younger than you?
Yeah, he was 7 years younger than I am.
Okay. Wow. I keep getting shown, and I get shown symbols. I keep getting as if somebody was packing for a trip, and it's almost like they forget half their baggage because they have to leave so quickly. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but that's what I get from Brad. Like, it was just completely just out of left field. You can't? Sherry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
His passing was very sudden for all of us. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know about for him, but it was sudden for all of us.
Well, I feel like it was for him too, because I get a lot of depression coming from Brad. And it's nothing that anybody could have helped him with. There's nothing anybody could have done differently. He would have different periods of doing great, and then he would be just so down. And I feel like at the time he passed, he was in one of his downsides. And I'm so sorry, but I'm feeling a substance abuse issue here at times. So I'm sorry. I know that's personal, but I got to tell you what comes to me. His intention was not to leave. He did not want to go. He was simply trying to make the hurt stop. Those are his words, trying to make the hurt stop. So whatever.
I know when you said, that somebody's coming through and they said, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know that was from him.
Okay. He is sorry. He did not want to leave. He just wasn't ready. As ready as he thought he was at times, he was not. So he did not mean to leave you, Sherry. And
I know.
And honey, please know that you couldn't have done anything. You couldn't have done a thing. You were very loving and supportive whenever he needed it. Whatever he needed you to be, you were. So, thank you for that. And also, when other people were getting on him and giving him a hard time, you weren't. So he appreciates that very much.
I was just trying to support him and not pressure him.
And you did. You did. My goodness. You were like his best friend. You were totally there for him. You never judged, and you were just always there. And that's saying a lot. To me, that says everything. I have a brother, I'm getting goosebumps. I have a brother that I'm close with like that. And it's not something you find every day.
It's 7 years, and it seems like yesterday.
Yes, I'm sure it does, because, you're never ready to lose anybody. And even if you are ready, you're not ready. So he is still with you, because personally, I believe our loved ones do not leave us. They don't. They just don't. We don't die. So if that's any comfort at all,
it is.
I hope it is. You've got a lot of love around you, honey. You really do. You really do. So please know that. And you can talk to your brother anytime, just exactly the way we're talking now.
And I do. Believe me, I do.
Excellent.
And and sometimes I think he just gets irritated because I talk so much.
No, he loves it. The words that are coming to me are like music. So Yep, like music. So I'm also feeling that the two of you liked the same music.
Sometimes it just
Yeah,
depends on the mood.
well, there's something that the two of you shared musically that, and it's kind of humorous too. I don't know what it's about. I'm not being told that much.
There actually was.
Okay.
When he was younger, he would record songs.
Oh. Okay.
Because back then, there were no CDs, there was nothing like that. And he would record songs off of the radio.
Okay.
And he would he recorded a song and he would sing along with it. And part of one of the songs back then was, it ain't no big thing. And I can't honestly remember the song that it was. And I go, Brad, how big is your whatever, right? And he goes, and anyway, I said that part right before he sang, it ain't no big thing. And so
that's funny.
That's the song that he's talking about.
Oh my gosh. Was that by any chance the song by Lita Ford?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Okay. That was an awesome song. That was an awesome song.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well,
yeah.
He's got a lot of really good energy with you. That's what I feel. Probably more so than anyone he ever knew.
I don't know. He was very close to my son. They were like
okay. Okay, well, the exception of that then. Your son is connected to you, so I can kind of see that. Yeah, he's never far away.
And my son took this very hard.
I know. And I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. What is your son's first name?
Sean.
Sean. When is Sean's birthday?
10/17/89.
10/17/89.
Okay. Has Sean been trying to kind of rethink what he's doing with his life?
I'm not sure. He just moved into a new house.
Okay, I'm seeing that. I feel that he is kind of rethinking things. He's thinking of making some kind of big change, even bigger than the new house. I really do feel it has to do with job and career, like maybe even going back to school or taking some classes.
That would be great.
I'm sorry?
I said that would be great. He hasn't talked to me about that, but that would be great.
I see him at the moment doing something mechanical, doing something with his hands, but it takes a great skill. It's not something that a trained monkey could do. So with that being said, I feel like he's either going to build on that or do something similar, but something different too. So I see a good change. It's a good change.
Well, he's actually taking on a project.
Okay.
Unrelated to his job, though.
Okay.
And it is going to be working with his hands, but he's going to be rebuilding a truck that's been in the family for as long as, oh my gosh, it's a 1989 truck. So as long as he's been born.
Wow.
But it was my brother's truck.
Is it a Chevy by chance?
No, it's a Ford, a Toyota. I'm sorry, Toyota.
Okay.
It's a Toyota
keep-
4Runner.
Okay. That'll be good. I feel like that is really paying a tribute to Brad because he loved that car. He actually really loved that car. But I'm seeing an older Chevy pickup that is an 80s model, and it's got like it's like those 3-tone. Remember how they used to do that? They would do a color of a truck, but then put like a brown section in the whole middle of it. Because I'm seeing like a peachish, yellowish truck with like a section painted brown all around it, and it's a Chevy. So that might not make any sense to you right now, but it will when it's supposed to.
Okay.
But I got to tell you that's what I'm seeing. But
Yeah,
this 4Runner,
Yeah, this 4Runner is actually, it's painted primer. It's been primer for, I don't know, 15, 20 years probably.
Okay. Why do I keep seeing that green?
The green, I don't know.
Okay, I keep seeing a green color, but that is going to be a success. And I feel that Brad is going to be right there with him when he does this. I don't know how mechanically inclined Brad was.
He wasn't.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I don't know what kind of expertise he could lend to the situation, but I feel he's very proud of Sean and happy he's doing this. This is something that makes him happy. And I'm glad that you all kept his vehicle in your family.
Yeah, it's been in my dad's house for, I mean, even when Brad was still with us, it was still at my dad's house.
Yeah. That's good, because I feel like Brad was like, man, I wish I could drive it. I wish I could drive. He just wanted to go for a drive. So I feel that was his only vehicle, though. Is that correct?
No, it wasn't. No.
Okay.
He's had others after that.
Okay, well, he definitely wanted to drive that one. So there you go. That one I feel was the one he wanted the most. There's a special tie with him in that vehicle. So I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, but that's what I get from him. That 4Runner he loved. And I've been close to cars like that. So I can relate. Do you have any specific questions, Sherry, that you'd like to ask?
No, I just want him to know that, of course, he's missed.
Oh, definitely. But everybody's good. I'm supposed to tell you that. Everybody's good. So know that, and everybody's around you. They've never left. They've never left you, honey. And they won't.
Yeah, and my mom's mom, she passed away when I was 13. So she's been gone a very, very long time. So I was surprised that she was still around.
She's still around you. It's always possible, too, that people we didn't even know are around us. You know, I feel that sometimes. And I know everybody can. If, something strange comes on or you feel a certain way about something, it could be a loved one that you've never met. And I don't care how long somebody's been gone. They can come to you at any time. Because like I said, they don't leave. Because like I said, they don't leave.
And then my great aunt and I, we were very close.
Mm-hmm.
She's been there for me for a lot of things.
Aww.
She's taken care of me during, some difficult medical times that I've needed her. Even. So
that's
yeah,
awesome.
she would be a sister type.
What was her first name?
Well, we called her Dolly, but her first name was Beverly.
I was getting a B name. Okay. Dolly, did that nickname kind of come about by accident?
Yeah, she was called Aunt Dolly before I came around.
Okay.
Because she was like a doll when she was a baby.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, she was a very sweet, very giving, loving lady. And I feel like a lot of people didn't give her enough credit. So she knew what that was about. Like, they didn't respect her properly. They weren't always as nice to her as they should have been.
Right. Some people weren't.
And did she have 2 sons? Sherry?
Yeah, I'm here. I said, yeah, she does.
She does. Okay. One of them is still here. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Wow.
The other son is with her, but still being ornery. Does that make sense?
Very much so.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
She still can't control him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she still cannot control him. But he's a good boy. Okay, she can't control him, but he's a good boy.
And those are the words she's used too.
Yeah. And she loved both of her sons with all of her everything.
That's right.
But it seemed like he needed her. It seemed like he needed her more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it seemed like when he passed, that was another situation where he didn't want to go. He wasn't ready. He was not ready. I'm feeling an illness for him, but nobody really knew about it.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
He was just getting into the thick of it.
Yes.
Before he was really getting sick when he passed. I feel like it was something else that caused his death altogether.
Right. He was diagnosed with cancer just before he passed away, and it was too late for treatment.
Oh my God. I'm
You were
so
hitting
sorry.
every brain. My goodness.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But he didn't, this is crazy, but when it was finally his time, he wasn't scared. I mean, it was finally his time. I mean, hold on, I'm getting a bunch of.
It was me.
feedback.
I'm sorry. It was me.
Oh, that's okay. Okay.
It was me.
He went suddenly, but he wasn't afraid. So that's, his mother was already there. Is that correct?
No.
She hadn't passed yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. Well,
she passed very recently.
Okay. Well, she's glad to see him again. Now she can straighten him out.
I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Well,
Is there any father figure for me coming through at all?
I keep feeling a grandfather who's kind of in the background. I feel a grandfather energy. I don't feel like a father, but definitely grandfather. And I feel he was on the quiet side. And it isn't so much that he didn't have anything to say. He didn't want to speak out of turn. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can I just say something really quick? I am logged in on my phone because my internet itself is acting crazy. And I saw that crazy cat mama was trying to come up, but her mic and camera wasn't connected. And I know we've been on for like an hour and 50, almost 50 minutes. So if anybody wants to come up, I'm on my phone and I can bring you up. I know Amzie might want to come up. I don't know if Crazy Cat Mama might want to try again.
Okay.
But I am running on my phone. I am using my data. Well, it's a free plan, but I had to log into my phone because I kept getting kicked out on my laptop.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Well, Sherry, do you have any other questions? Is there anything I can help?
No.
I hope I've helped you some.
You did 1,000%.
Thank you.
You had me crying, you had me laughing, and everything
I'm sorry.
in between.
I don't want you to cry.
I know. It's happy tears. It's not.
Okay,
it's not
good.
Sad. You know, I've grieved and I've had time to process everything. You know,
right.
Things happen.
That they do.
But you've been on the spot all the way, and I can't thank you enough.
Well, thank you, and God bless, and it'll be okay.
I know it will.
Okay.
But again, I just wanted to say thank you very much.
Well, thank you, honey, and you take care.
All right.
Thank you,
Heidi.
Thank you, baby. Amzie, I dropped the link for you. Oh, there she is. Amzie is coming up right now, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Amzie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Heidi.
Hi, sweetie.
Well, how can I help you, and when is your birthday?
My birthday is November 8th, 1984. And I'm 36. I've lost both of my parents young. My mom as recent as February.
No, Amzie, don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Oh.
Don't feed the medium.
They usually, I've only been to one other, so they asked for a bunch of dates and
honey.
stuff. So, no,
yeah,
you're good.
I just need
my
first
parents.
names. Okay.
Patty and Mike.
Okay. When are their birthdays?
March of 1962.
For who?
And
Your mom?
June of 1962. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my mom is March. And then my dad is June. Oh, yeah, the 4th. March 4th, 1962. Sorry.
That's all right, honey. And your dad?
June 6th, 1962.
Okay.
Or 7th. I don't know. I always forget.
That's okay.
Sorry, Dad.
That's okay. You still remember us. That's what's important.
Mm-hmm. I celebrate 2 days.
Aw. Now, who died in a work-related accident?
No one that I know. Not that I could think of.
Well, that may come to you later because this person, I feel, is coming through and they just want to be nosy. It isn't somebody that you were like super involved with. I mean, you knew them. I feel it's a family member, but this person's just kind of nosy, moseying around.
Oops, sorry guys. There
Are
we
you
go.
doing okay? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I went to a dead spot. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No pun intended.
Both your parents are still with you, and in case you're wondering, they've never left. Never. Were they separated before they passed?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like your father is saying, I'm sorry about that. So.
Yeah, he was always really, that makes sense.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. And there wasn't, I keep getting the words, there wasn't time for anything. And I hope that made sense to you, but that has something to do with what all he wanted to do in his life. Yeah, he feels, okay, he feels that, well, he didn't get to follow a dream. I feel this is something that everybody else said was unrealistic and wasn't going to work out. So he didn't do it. Don't you do that?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Follow your heart. If somebody says something is not for you, don't listen. You know, I'm not saying just throw caution to the wind and willy-nilly and all this, but you definitely want to carve your own path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Your mom, I feel, was stern, and she was more strict with you because she didn't want you to get hurt. And I do feel she was a little bit bitter over her and your father splitting up.
Probably.
So
yeah.
that being said, yeah, so it was not a good situation. A dead spot. What's happening? Hello?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys.
Okay, that's okay. There were things that she never got over, and I feel that you kind of paid for some of that. And for that, she's sorry. So if she came across as strict or even mean once in a while, she's sorry about that. She wasn't trying to be mean.
Okay, that makes sense. A lot of sense. Whew.
Okay. Who has been thinking of buying a new car?
Damn internet. Hello? Sorry.
Amzi?
Yep, that fixed a lot quicker. Easy.
Okay.
That's the question of the day. So who's been what? Sorry.
Who has been thinking of buying a new car?
Me. Well, our family.
Okay. I feel that the time is right, but it might be a couple more months yet before you find something that's going to financially fit.
Okay, that makes sense.
But you will. So that looks good. Financing, everything looks good. Now it's gonna be a used car, but it's gonna be like brand new.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Every time they're
Yeah,
a little bit better.
that's true.
Ooh, well, that was on point. Better explain.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. I'm about, but I really am glad that, like, I don't know, you touched my parents on, like, it's just very, I don't know how to say it, but that I believe everything you said. So I'm a little
Well,
skeptical sometimes. And yeah, you definitely made me cry.
and that's
Like,
okay. You
yeah.
know, question everything in life,
Yes.
okay?
Yep.
But
That's
carve
me.
your own path. Okay,
Yes.
good,
That's
good.
crazy. Like my dad was. I'm a content creator, like Heidi, and my dad was into theater. He was very into. He was trying to write children's books, and then he died at the age of 45, and didn't get to do anything. So he's definitely what pushes me to like keep doing it, keep
Good.
putting myself out there, and he would be so proud.
I know he is.
He
I
always
know
wanted to,
both
he
your
always wanted
parents
to be
are.
famous. Yeah. He always wanted to be famous. So I'm like kind of doing it for him.
That's great. That's great.
And me.
That's a
So,
real
all right, guys.
honor
Well, I'm
for
gonna. My
him.
phone's dying, so I'm gonna go. But thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, honey.
I'll be in chat.
Okay, thank you, Angie. Christy, I put the link there for you. Come on up. Jen, I am so sorry. I didn't know we were gonna be on this long.
That's okay. We can do one more, maybe.
Okay, I'm waiting for
And then
Christy.
if everyone else wants to get in touch with me, that would be so welcome.
Yeah. It's not letting me. Oh, Christy, why isn't it letting you get on? I don't have you blocked. You're in the chat. I don't know what's going on. Try it again. That's the link. Hold on, let me drop it again. And if not, Christy, I will send you her. Hold on, I just dropped it again for you. So try it again. And it says action. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go in and get another link. Let me invite a guest again. Hold on, Christy. I don't know what the hell. Okay. Let me try this again. Invite a guest. Copy. I'm going to drop it in the chat one more time, Christy. And if not, I'm going to put Jen's information in the chat and you can reach her on Facebook. I'm going to put her in there right now. It's Jenn Lindstrom. I'm going to drop her stuff one more time.
Okay, well, do you have my Jenn business page or my personal page? Either you can reach me.
I always contact you. I guess it's your personal page.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Okay. So Christy, I just put her information there. I don't know what's going on. Try one more time, sweetie. We've been on for almost 2 hours, girl.
No, it's fun. I like talking to everybody.
Okay, so Christy has your email.
Okay.
She's going to contact you on her own. And Jenn, I want to say thank you. We've been just having terrible storms here, so I have to log in from my phone. But I just want to say thank you so much for coming on and for, getting us updated on Orrin and Orson. And I really, really, really appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you and I appreciate everybody. So thank you for having me.
Okay. It says report. Christy, I don't know what's going on, baby, but I will double check because I know I don't have you blocked at all. So I have no idea what's going on. But reach out to Jenn. I don't know what's happening. Reach out to Jenn, and I really appreciate you. Oh, and anybody else that want to reach out to her, I will drop her her link. I'll add it to the description for her professional page as well. I really want to thank all of you guys for being here and sticking around with us for exactly 2 hours and 1 minute. Woo!
Well,
Jenn.
thank you for having me. I appreciate it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, we have to do this again. And I want to
definitely.
Okay. And still, okay. I don't know what's going on, baby. Maybe it's something with StreamYard, but I'm sorry, Christy. Please reach out to Jenn. And you know, she'll be happy to help you. And I really want to say thank you to everyone for being with us through all of this. Love you all. Appreciate all of you guys for being here. Jenn, we're going to have to do this again. I really appreciate you. And we will talk soon, sweetie.
And we'll talk more often.
Yes, we will talk more often because you know I'm going to call you when it's time for me to go from one of my gambling trips. Because you always give me good advice.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Anytime.
I love all of you guys. Good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Oh my God.